Ah, okay. And it's gonna be Weinbaum who we play against. Okay. It's gonna be Weinbaum against us, who's currently on what rank is he? 16. So that's gonna be another exciting game. Let's try again, Weinbaum. Yeah, let's try again. That should be another exciting match. Let's load in there. Take a look at the leaders and wonders. What do we see? We don't see Pierre, but we immediately see Marlene, Bach, and Joan of Arc in this nice constellation. Always a fan favorite and favorite of mine. We also see Shakespeare and Gutenberg. Gutenberg into Shakespeare, maybe. And then into Fleming. Oh boy. A lot of culture leaders in this mix. No Napoleon, no strength. Yeah, I mean, Nobel counts maybe as a strength leader in H2, but no military action in H2. No Zizka. Fast food chains, no Red Cross, no Man in Project. Kremlin, Harvard College, St. Pete's. Sun Tzu, but no Zizka, Hippocrates. I mean, I'm just gonna take Roman roads here. He probably gets Sun Tzu and permits, but I like Roman roads more than permits, so I'll just take those. Good luck and have fun as well to you, Weinbaum. Let's give him a happy face. Can have that one. So what did you say before? Not that I had to wait. I think he just wants to start next one. So he got replaced. He didn't resign, but he replaced himself with an AI. Okay. At least you didn't let you wait 5 minutes to run out of time. You're a permits guy. Well, then you'll be lucky, or you'll be happy that Weinbaum also went for the permits. I think there's no surprise there. Okay, this is interesting. Am I gonna go with Caesar or Moses or someone? Homer is a surprise, that's true. He likes Homer more than Sun Tzu. Moses, go Moses. Everyone wants to see Moses. That would be this play. Then he gets Engineering Genius. But the problem is, if I get Engineering Genius, come on, let's go Moses. Lead some people away from the permits. You know, he has the permits. We're gonna lead the people away from that. Subscribe if you get that reference. And not grab the Engineering Genius. I think getting that mine up and increase the population is worth more in that position. You don't want to slam. Yeah, I got an OP before, so he didn't ran out of time. He just basically did this: forfeit the game, and then you can abandon the game and get replaced by a bot. Of course, we're not going to do that now, so I have to be very careful with that. I could just do this and this. And then maybe next turn get Saladin. Then we used Moses often enough, saved a lot of food. Could also do this. Nah. The last, yeah, let's take the frugality, why not? I don't like it, but let's do it. I mean, frugality is not worth much for us, but better than stockpile or patriotism. So, and don't find anything else I want to spend my civil action on. I could just do... the problem is I can't increase population 2 times and then play Saladin. Then I could finish the Roman roads next turn. Just grab Saladin and do this. No. I want to grab Saladin next time. Let's just do... I mean, I could also start building on these. Let's do this, actually. Yeah, don't want to spend one civil action on the frugality. Don't get as much science, don't build a lab yet, but that's gonna be okay. Wanna build on that Roman roads. There's development settlement. We definitely need more population. Moses walked on Roman roads out of Egypt. Exactly. Bruno got it, and he's already subscribed, so he doesn't have to. But yeah, someone got the reference. I mean, the Roman roads are pretty nicely added as well, right? I mean, maybe the Romans were a little bit later, but maybe that's still up to debate. Who knows? I mean, I'm no historian. You guys are probably not as well, so who knows? Going for the one lab strategy again? Might. I mean, him taking Saladin is quite a move, and he also wants to skip the philosophy. And we could go for Gutenberg, and then we skip the lab. Could do this, and then Universitas. Oh yeah, let's do that. I like that. Then we don't need labs. We don't need labs where we are going, and I don't like territories. I mean, I could go for territories with Isabella, but I think I have enough resource production that don't want Isabella. Yeah. I think I should force myself more often to... Yeah, force myself more often to go for colony plays. I don't like colony plays still, which is not good, because I should be able to play with all different strategies. So maybe I should force myself for that. Labs are overrated, exactly. And there's Gutenberg. We could go Gutenberg printing press, but first I have to go to the toilet really quickly. Be right back, guys. So what did he do? Should I play the rats? Should I? He went for irrigation. Yeah, let's go for rats. Moses into rats. Seems good, man. A lot of crafts. Increase population again and start building on the Universitas. Red Club, yay. Yeah, Red Club. Once again. Yeah, maybe Gutenberg next turn. I don't think I want Eleanor this turn, and if I go for Gutenberg next turn, I can't take the knights because I want printing press with that. So I'll take the patriotism. Have to take... I mean, could also go for brand circuses. But they don't really have a synergy, so I'll take the patriotism instead. And interestingly, we both want to go for printing presses. And we're both gonna get printing presses. The question is gonna be, who is gonna get Shakespeare then? Each run scores 2 extra science. We gonna be rich, by the way. In science, that is. We're gonna go for universitas and some printing presses. We have all of the population. And pestilence, we can go for that as well. He gets the Code of Laws, but yeah, we get our own Code of Laws in Gutenberg, giving 1 civil action and more each turn. Competing for printing presses, the new meta. Yeah, seems like it. The meta definitely is evolving. And now everybody's fighting to get Shakespeare. I mean, at least there are 2 printing presses, so everyone can set up for that. And he starts with 2 printing presses. This just became a game of printing presses. Everyone going for those printing presses, and I'm gonna play Pestilence. That should be bad for him. Development of civil life. I can even use this to get 1 more population out. Oh yeah. Grab the printing press. Finish the universitas. And honestly, I have so much population, I'm just gonna go another mine. If I had kept those colonies, I could have gone for cartography now, but I mean, I can also go for 1 warrior. So I'm stronger. We don't know what he played, but being stronger right now doesn't look bad. Just develop printing press. Yeah, but I think I want to do that with Gutenberg. I'm not in no hurry to get the printing presses out. I have a lot of science production already, so I think I have the time to wait. Use that extra civil action most of all. Yeah, we could have gone for a lot of territory play this game, but I decided against it. Went with Gutenberg instead. Pestilence. He loses 1. We lose 1, but ours is not that bad. I think 1 of the colonies is in the deck. I mean, we had a lot of colonies, so I don't know if you drew 1 as well, becomes less likely. I don't blame you for not liking colonies, they feel so random. Yeah, I have that problem always. I like to play with as little randomness as I can, I guess. And then going for colonies would go in the opposite direction, so I like to... I don't like that playstyle too much. Sometimes they can be great, they can be very fun colony games. But if I have the options, I usually don't go for it. Oh, bureaucracy. And more printing presses. All the printing presses. All the printing presses. Could go for new deposits. He's not afraid of being weaker. Rats wouldn't hurt that much right now. So you could try to delay the deck a little bit. And what are we gonna do this turn? We go for printing press. Maybe monarchy. Could go for iron and cultural heritage. Then I get the iron out next turn. I think I like this. So I'm gonna go with the new deposit. I don't think I want to go for uncertain borders. I don't think I have to. He always has the option. He has knights already. And he has the option to go for Saladin strength. Let's go for new deposits. Ah, no. No. Bad card. Bad card. So maybe go for iron next turn, then like have to grab the next turn. Still want the cultural heritage. And that leaves iron on 2, so I guess he still goes for it. But it's pretty late. The next one will be coming out soon. So I think it's okay. Don't want to spend 2 military actions, nope. That was ouch, yes. That was like a splinter in my foot. But not a splendid splinter. Rats, and we actually lose more food than him. No good rats. Not successful rats. They didn't do what they were supposed to. I guess I shouldn't have played. But there actually is a possibility that we would have lost even more civil actions to a later rebellion. Now he goes for irrigation, of course, and takes the iron. And a casual breakthrough. So first of all, we definitely want to build this with Gutenberg, get our first printing press. Or maybe St. Pete's, but then we would have corruption. St. Pete's doesn't look bad. We need a lot of happy faces. Could just go for dramas now, but... And I'm ready for Shakespeare. I mean, I won't get... Yeah, it's not ideal with Shakespeare. I guess I can wait with the St. Pete's. I could just do this. Grab the Engineering Genius and the breakthrough for the St. Pete's next turn. There's also Bach, right? I could also go for Bach. And then go for one religion instead of the drama. I mean, I also like this play. Looking good. It's looking interesting. So many PPs. He has 3 PPs, so we have 1 PP. That's a lot of PPs. Yeah, I should have waited with the reds, probably. Maybe I shouldn't even have played them that early. He has more PPs than me, yeah. High level TTA, whoever has more PPs wins. I don't know if you can put it that simply, but yeah, right now it's a race of the PPs. Okay, goes for this thing, some yellow cards with the Silk Road thing. Yeah, we should have gone for colonies. Valada is telling us to go for colonies, but I ignored him. I didn't want to do it. So am I gonna skip iron after playing new deposits? Oof. Otherwise I will have corruption. Could just go for iron this turn. And the rich land, I guess. So no St. Pete's. Guess we can build more dramas. I mean, I think I need the iron with the new deposits in. And iron in general are pretty good. Maybe I should go for colonies, I don't know. Do Drama doesn't give enough happy faces, not without Shakespeare, but with Shakespeare, it might. Yeah, overall, I don't know, maybe Pestilence wasn't that good. I needed more population. Maybe I also shouldn't have gone for the extra warrior that is not doing anything. Maybe I should have just gone for another PP. I mean, they're pretty cheap with Gutenberg, so maybe it would have been better. Or maybe the 4th mine was too much. Maybe I overestimated how much population I have because of Moses. And happy faces, there's Shakespeare and Marlene if you go for a lot of, or Chaplin, I guess, if you go for a lot of dramas. Architecture, action upgrade. Okay, so I want to upgrade this. All of them with one more of these. Grab riflemen, definitely, and cannons. Do I need the breakthrough? Maybe not. I would like to get Justice System. I could also go for Justice System this turn. And go for cannon, rifleman. Just like this. His hand is full anyway, so he can't really go for all of these yellow cards. Is my hope here, I guess. And I definitely want the Justice System. Guess I could go for this first. Get more resources before I go for the extra dramas. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Definitely want some military technologies. No civil unrest, no aggression, and no small territory. And get the music back up. How are the bets? 4 on me, 2 on Weidenbaum. Okay, okay. Cultural influence. Should have gone for the drama. Would have paid double. What music is playing? It's a synthwave playlist on Pretzel. Pretzel is a streaming music provider with no copyright, so you can play that on streams and YouTube videos without having to worry about copy strikes. So that is pretty nice, I think. There's selective breeding, that would also be pretty nice. Is he gonna grab that for 3? I mean, his hand is pretty full. He would maybe goes for architecture, finishes Silk Road, and grab selective breeding. Would mean no cannons for him. It's very good and soothing for the stressful game. Yeah, this music is very much perfect. I tried with some other ones, but either they are too hectic. So definitely like this. Yeah, grab selective breeding. Bam. I guess you're gonna go for territories, inhabited, to get some population out. I guess. Oh, even the immigration. Oh no, if we had gone for the drama, we would have won that. And that extra population would have been awesome for us. Guess you can go for it now. Maybe Harvard College. I have fortifications. I could just go with patriotism. I just need the cannons now. Can destroy these warriors. P4 is confident in the printing press with the problem is maybe a bit too early. I mean, I don't think you can bid anymore, but this is Weidenbaum. He has 3 printing presses, so it's looking even better for him maybe. Yeah, maybe I mean, we still have that engineering genius. I think I also want the patriotism though. Yeah, let's take the patriotism. Could go with the war. Not this turn, not next turn, at some point. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Hi Humvee, build a printing press, then delete the lab. Oh, there's Shakespeare. I mean, there's also Bach. If he goes for Shakespeare, and his hand is pretty full. 3 extra signs, 1 resource for us. Yeah, some extra signs. Probably gonna go for navigation. But I can go for Shakespeare or for Bach. Shakespeare's here. Let the games begin. His problem is, his hand is full. He doesn't have the operas yet. I think Shakespeare would be better for us. And I think maybe I should not have gone for the Harvard College, but waited for the Statue of Liberty to get more yellows. But I definitely want Shakespeare for the happy face alone. His hand is pretty full. I don't know what he wants to research here. I mean, he could go for a lot of strength. Potentially. Okay. And he goes for Shakespeare. Okay. Damn. He gets the Shakespeare. 50-50 who gets it, and it's him. So no, I don't think we go for any more printing presses. It's time for Bach. And then just rebuild this. And finish the Harvard College. And 14 culture production now, and a lot of science. Definitely out-culture him right now. Yeah, I think that's also fine. What about navigation? Oh yeah, right, navigation. I mean, I don't need to take Bach this turn, maybe. So we get him next turn. Just play the cultural heritage, I guess. Yeah, probably. I guess I want the navigation. There's inhabited territory, that would be very good. And then get Bach next turn. It's still gonna be early enough. I still want to keep the war, I think. Could still get statue. Yeah, we could still get statue next turn. That's true. He doesn't get operas. Operas very late, so he has to wait even longer with Shakespeare. Why navigation? Yeah, exactly. There's inhabited territory that I played. I really want to win that. Really want to win that because we don't get any other population. Because we don't have food. So I would like that. I feel like everyone's card evaluations have shifted so much. Yeah, definitely. The meta is definitely way different. Like, if you think back to like half a year or something. I mean, if we would rewatch the tournament games of the Kuberturn Cup, I think we would see a lot of things we wouldn't see right now. Like a lot of decisions where nowadays they would be played differently. I cannot imagine fighting over Shakespeare at all, no. Definitely not. But I mean, because we both want Shakespeare, we both don't go for military at all. I mean, now he does because he has Shakespeare, but Okay, now he goes for Shakespeare and the strength. But yeah, before that it was just a race to get the best culture leader. Definitely want the strategy. I guess we don't really need statue. We could still go for Eiffel Tower next turn. I could still like that, but strategy is very important here. And then also we build this. There's so many resources. Eiffel Tower could be very good, but also expensive. We don't have that many civil actions. Big method with Guten. Oh, I mean, are we gonna ever go for scientific methods? I could just grab it. It's free culture. Because I think we're gonna do this. But yeah, having scientific method in hand can be okay. It's also 2 free culture. I'll take that. Okay, get rid of this aggression. So 16 culture production versus 6, but he can get some operas going. No, there's no gates. There's Marlene and Fleming though. So we could go for maybe multimedias. We have so many resources. We need to spend them somewhere. Let the culture race begin, yeah. I watched Daniel's last YouTube video where Splinter. Daniel took Leo over Zizka at 1 civil action, then Splinter took Zizka over Gutenberg at 1, and it was a horrible decision that probably cost him the game. Yeah, the times of Zizka have maybe come. Maybe, I mean, Zizka was all the fuss like a couple of months or maybe half a year ago. But yeah, Zizka nowadays doesn't feel that overwhelming anymore. There is Opera 1, 2, so also 16 culture production for him. Oh boy, this game is to go absolutely crazy. They are multimedias. National Pride. It's gonna be close who gets that and who doesn't. And I mean, he also gets another opera next turn. Oh, don't think we can keep this up. Yeah, this. I mean, the big struggle is still food. But like this, we go up to 21. A lot of science production. Hollywood could be insane. Who gets Hollywood? So he might do that next turn. He might grab that next turn. But don't think, yeah, I don't think I can grab that this turn. Or can I? Just Hollywood. Corruption is no problem, then I could go for multimedia next turn. And I have enough science, so maybe Hollywood is actually gonna be better. We have so many resources still from the new deposits. Yeah, I can go for multimedia next turn. Rifleman to avoid corruption. I don't know if I ever want Rifleman. Or not just the fortifications. Space Filler is in, then... Yeah, Space Filler is not in. And we can actually go for 2 wonders if we get maybe some more civil actions. I think just this is okay. No, I don't want to commit to Rifleman yet. I can actually copy the tactic, yeah. Now it doesn't cost anything. Make one cannon. I mean, develop the cannon, destroy a warrior, and build one. I guess it's free military action, and we get out of corruption. Huh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need cannons at some point. I think I like it. Not the best first card draw, gonna be honest. There's Fleming. Oh, is he gonna go for Fleming now? And we don't get Marlene, so then we would go for, I guess, keep Bach. Bach is still good. I mean, Fleming doesn't actually produce that much more than Bach, but he has that extra ability thing. And Fleming for 3 is also expensive for him. State. Let's build up for a huge Hollywood. Yeah, I would love that. Biggest Hollywood I can. Multimedia and movies. And there's always the danger of a war. Of a looming war. Playing with chat is OP. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's actually not. But there are some mistakes, some nice plays that you guys sometimes spot. Definitely are very good. Sometimes the suggestions are rather, well, how do you say it, suboptimal. But my job is to look through those and find the best move. Okay, he goes with Fleming, okay, and loses one civil action actually. Chat is always conflicting with each other. Yeah, that is the hardest part. If one guy is telling do this and the other says do exactly the opposite. Maybe I should try to get to the inhabited territory. Maybe play the freedom of movement. Yeah. New deposits, we're gonna be super rich. Insanely rich. Go with one multimedia. But one is not enough. Need another one as well. What other leaders are there? Chaplain still. We could still go with Chaplain and then maybe movies. And I guess modern infantry. I could start building this. Could also save some science for deceived jobs. Yeah, that's true. That's true. How big would Hollywood? 30 right now. With movies we can make it even better. Mission upgrade. Yeah, I guess we're still gonna take more resources. More resources are never bad. Especially if you need to spend some on wars, potentially. But he doesn't really have potential for wars, so I think it's fine. There's Chaplain. I mean, Chaplain actually is not more culture than Bach. Full culture race, yeah. Bach versus Shakespeare. Who's gonna produce more? I mean, he's gonna get multimedia this turn as well. Then we can follow suit with the movies. And then it actually doesn't matter that much how much population we have, because we have enough for all the movies and multimedias. But government could also be okay if he doesn't. I mean, there's democracy. That is good for him on this turn. Problem again, his hand is full, so he will have to. I guess he can play Fleming, then grab democracy. Will delay his multimedia. Too many boats. Yeah, too many boats. I want the inhabited territory. So many boats. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the inhabited. But I think with us having the Hollywood, could be looking good. Short happiness if he loses Theo and Shakespeare. Oh, true, yeah. Happy faces can become an issue quite quickly for him. With one from the theocracy, one from Shakespeare. So if he goes for democracy and Fleming, he will be short. So he will... I guess he still has that unhappy worker or that free worker to go for that. Democracy allows 4 massive culture play. Yeah, I mean, he could also go for wave. But yeah, just wave and then grab democracy. Go for it. Maybe that is the play for him, and then go for another pair with Shakespeare. Yeah, I will have to send the cannon for the territory, but I think that's still okay. I have a lot of resources, so should be okay, I hope. Still have patriotism. One more pop would be nice, story of this game. Yeah, but I mean, I can maybe destroy 1 iron at some point to go for another multimedia. Maybe next turn, that is gonna be the move. Okay, go with multimedia, and no democracy from him. Fundamentalism, okay, he wants to play the war game. Let's play a bit of government. Gonna go for democracy, I think. Ravages of Time, we can destroy the universities. We don't need science that much anymore, we have enough. And then we go for... or do we? I mean, maybe destroy this. Because then we can still go for Air Force next turn. I also have to remember that I have Harvard College. I could go with reserves. Maybe... I could destroy an iron, go for cannon. Go for Air Force that I don't have. Yeah, but there's 2 Air Forces still in that is relatively likely to come out. I'm guessing I'm gonna grab reserves this turn. Engineering. I think I want to get out of corruption. I also don't know if I want to... I probably want the democracy. Just something like this. Destroy my farms now instead of the iron. I still need a lot of resources. And I don't produce any food anyway. And this is a dangerous path, but there's still that inhabited territory. And I mean, I could play the tactic, but then I show him. This is so close in culture. Actually insane. But we have the Hollywood. Yeah, I think I just have to defend potential wars. I think I actually like the other play. Go for democracy. Go with destroying 1 iron. I mean, I don't have to do that this. I have enough military action. I don't have to do that this turn. Maybe just this. I think this is just fine. I mean, he can declare the war, gets 2 more military actions, and can go for an air force. But I have enough resources to go for a lot of cannons. With patriotism, could destroy a lot of stuff. I don't think I want to show him the tactic. I don't want him to know what I have. Yeah, I know you guys want me to play the tactic, but I disagree. Bit of oneness will be very good. A bit of harmony, not so much, but good that I draw that. This one and population could be very bad. (24 to 23) culture production. After his production, we basically have the same culture. This is crazy. Air Force not needed with fortifications. Yeah, I meant for him this turn. If he wants to go for war, he probably needs Air Forces. Or like a completely new tactic. But that's gonna be hard for him. Easy win? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too early to call it that. But I think now we're on the right track with the big Hollywood. If he doesn't keep his military threat up like this, then we can just go for movies, upgrade them. And with Hollywood, I mean, I actually think I'm gonna go with Chaplin. We definitely need the happy faces soon. Didn't play politics, right? He might be counting a war. He might not be expecting the fortifications. Mechanized agriculture might be too late now. Probably just gonna produce 2 times, maybe even only once, depending on how many. I guess he can't take them in that many cards. Shakespeare declaring war never happened in the history of TTA. I think a lot of stuff happened in the history of Through the Ages. But is it gonna happen this time as well? That is the big question. Inhabited territory, freedom of movement, 1 mystery card, and input of government in the deck. Fine Trophy says Shakespeare is good for us. Free happiness, I guess, yeah. I mean, they are better leaders for wars, I think, than Shakespeare, but I saw that discussion somewhere that he gives you happy faces that cheap, or urban buildings that cheap, so you can spend more on going for wars. I still don't see it like that, but yeah, definitely something to the happy face that can be very crucial. He still hasn't played politics. So either he doesn't want to, or he's still trying out a war. And maybe he's actually going for a war. I mean, with the fundamentalism. Okay, he goes for the fundamentalism. Okay, goes for another pair with Shakespeare. 34 culture production. Okay, it's all culture mode now. Means we're gonna go for input of wonders, I think. There's the inhabited. Yes, please give me that. Go all in, guys. For 11, okay. Okay, so we have 2 population now, and we can get another one like this. Probably on Chaplin, as I said, movies. Probably upgrade once. And then with patriotism, for 2 cannons. Man, can he go for war? is at 40 now. Yeah, reserves are going to be very good. I am thinking about reserves, or maybe even urban growth. Maybe reserves could still be very important for... I guess I don't have to go for the population this turn, then I have more stuff to do. So I definitely want 1 movies. And no, not 2 jobs. Give me a chaplain. Definitely want the patriotism and 2 cannons. Probably want to play the tactic. I mean, there's not a high chance that he will end, but still want it. Then I could actually take both. Let's upgrade this. $44. He has 8 resources. I mean, maybe I don't want to spend too much. Maybe I just take the urban growth. Use it. Keep the reserves. Get the revolutionary idea. And wars should not be possible for him with only 8 resources. 1 air force, but we can defend against that. He has more culture production than us right now, but not by that much. Yeah, I would have liked to take the reserves. I took the urban growth instead. I think that's also fine. Bit of science, so that could be possible. I mean, he's gonna upgrade, but we might get another multimedia before we go for the Hollywood. I mean, depends on if he ends this turn, but he's producing more culture, so I don't know why he would end. Might just take fast food chains. 2 10 to 0 impacts. Input of strength, I'm not sure if that's gonna be so good. He's stronger right now. Freedom of movement. Oh, that's good for us. We can use this to put the iron onto multimedia. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good then. We can also play plus science, I guess. Yep, that's gonna be good. Science is safer than strength. Yeah, I think so too. Especially now that we're gonna go for multimedia. 50 plus culture Hollywood. Hopefully, that would be awesome. We can grab another urban growth reserves, depending on what he wants. I think he should be considering just fast food chains. Is he gonna? How else is he gonna get more culture out of his resources? He has 4 multimedia and 4 operas soon. So yeah, nothing he can spend his resource on for more culture. So maybe just fast food chains. If he doesn't take that this turn, I think I'm just gonna finish Hollywood and also take fast food chains. Might then even be able to finish it. Oh boy. What an exciting culture race we have here, boys. What an exciting culture race. Without much population, but luckily we were able to get the inhabited territory. I mean, not luckily, we really prepared for that. We kept all the colonization cards. We went for navigation just to get that colony. And yeah, in a heavy culture game, you don't need that much population because you can basically ignore military a little bit. So I think that didn't hurt us as much as I was fearing it would. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. And we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Okay, he does go for the fast food chains. I think that's the correct move. And he's weaker now. He is weaker now, so we can probably go for input of strength next turn. But let's first go for input of science. He's not gonna get more than... Yeah, we're gonna get another, so I think that's safe. Privatization of science, okay, 11 to 11. And we can use this to put one from the iron onto multimedia. I think endowment might be very important. Urban growth for this. Endowment and reserves. And then next turn we can finish the Hollywood. With 2 reserves we can also... And we have 12 resources, we can probably go for another movies. Endowment with Harvard, we don't need it, right? We're not gonna have more culture next turn. I also used the urban growth already. I mean, I could go for the endowment first, but I think I can also just grab military theory. Yeah, that would be good for him with the input of government. And he can't, yeah, again, he can't go for a war. With us having 2 reserves, we can just go for military theory, a couple of cannons. I think we don't have to worry about that. Efforts to guarantee input of strength. I think military theory does that better than that. If you go, yeah, he's a lot of science. That's very good for impacts. Definitely think he would be doing that. So yeah. No better impact, but I mean input of strength is probably gonna be safe. And he loses Shakespeare now, but can go for Fleming. So 191 versus 202 actually. I mean, it could get close. We don't have a big lead. He gets 1 more production for like over 30. Civil service was 2 free points. Government 21 to 19. Okay, civil service would have cost 1 civil action. Maybe better than military theory, I guess. Not sure. I mean, he needs all of his resources for the fast food chains. Giving you 1 civil action back. Yeah, but only 1. We had to pay 2 civil actions and would have only gotten 1 back. No, it wasn't free. We already have the justice system. So we would have had to take it for 1, develop it for 1, get 1 back. So it would have cost 1 civil action. That is always a problem. Civil service is free, civil action wise, if you don't have a civil action thing yet, like justice system. But with that, it still costs 1. This is a crazy game. And we're gonna have a crazy Hollywood for 50 culture. Even more. I think we go for 1 more movies. I think we can do that and still within the input of strength. I mean, input of agriculture would be very bad, but not even very bad, right? He doesn't have much more production than us, because he doesn't have more than he has consumption. So impact of agriculture doesn't change that much. I don't know what impacts he has that could be better for him than us. I guess culture could be very close. Looks like I win by 17. Oh, that is a very precise assumption. We're gonna see if that is true. If it's input of culture, that could be very dangerous when that comes out. Do we have any information what it is not? No, we don't know that much. We have not seen a lot of impacts. Urban growth would be massive. You mean the input of architecture? Yeah, input of architecture would be very massive. Is it? Can never find it. There it is. Input of architecture would be massive for both of us. So if meta is changing, will Acropolis be the best HA wonder? maybe, I don't know. I mean, the meta, is it changing in that direction? We don't know yet if this, I mean, this is still not happening always, right? Maybe this is the future. Maybe you guys are looking at the future. Okay, it goes for even. One more religion. No strength from him. No. Okay, we should have kept the input of harmony, I guess. Should have kept the input of harmony. Oh, we still have the input of harmony, but I guess strength is still gonna be better. Yeah, no way that he gets stronger than us. So let's play the input of strength. Hopefully input of science is revealed. No wonders. That is a little bit too early, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. Endowment. Reserves. Destroy one of these. Go for one more movies. Finish the Hollywood. Oh, I actually get the thing. Hooray for Hollywood. I didn't have that before. That is, have 50 or more, and we have 58 from the Hollywood. That's insane. And then military theory. Could be a bit of balance. And I could destroy a cannon. But yeah, that is too dangerous. Then he can easily get stronger. And he needs all of his resources anyway, so... What will he go for? Maybe one of these technologies, I guess. Doesn't really matter which one. So take away the computers. One less reserves, one more tech. Alright, we have... Oh yeah, we don't need all of the reserves. Good that I have you, chat. So we can go for computers as well. Then yeah, destroy this guy. Sports equals strength. We can't build anything. We can only develop them. Smart chat. Yeah, sometimes. This time it definitely was. So 36 we would... Oh, we don't win input of culture like this before he upgrades. Oh.
Yay for Hollywood.
Yay for Hollywood. Hooray for Hollywood. Yes. I guess we can take pro sports. We're gonna win input of science. I mean, it doesn't. He doesn't have the resource, so it doesn't matter actually. But if that makes you feel safer that we're gonna win it. We're gonna build this Hollywood more often. That is always nice. So go for this big Hollywood. And Lightwatch, thank you very much for the bits. Really appreciate that. Well played, chat. And me, did I also play well? Well, everything is Hollywood. You can also conquer the moon. Oh yeah, right. Hollywood should... I mean, with Hollywood you can do anything. Anything you want. Even something as ridiculous as a moon landing, right? You got the achievement for completing turn. That's odd. Yeah, it is a little bit. You could cheat and then just not do it in real life. Oh, right, real life. I mean, not complete the turn with that massive Hollywood. That would be quite bad. But yeah, do we have this 338 to 258? He gets Hollywood and one more big production. It's gonna be close, I think. There's some of science that definitely helps us. 350. Yeah, he needs to catch up 90 points. He gets 20 plus 36. Yeah, I think we should have this, right? This is in real life confirmed. Yeah, it is. This is with this peak performance, it's definitely real life now. Okay, he goes for the fast food chains. Yeah, can't really do. Can go for computers, nothing else. So I think we have this. I think we got this, boys. Variety 12 to 12. Strength 10 to 0. Industry 4 to 6. And then the last one is progress 20 to 18. We got it, boys. I would say Shakespeare better than no, Bach better than Shakespeare confirmed. I mean, probably more to that, but crazy game. It would be one of the highest culture games on TTA Pulse ever. Probably the highest one. Oh really? It's maybe the highest game on TTA Pulse ever, guys. Maybe Stasi can check the stats. That would be amazing, right? Almost 400 culture here. Not quite making it 400. That would have been amazing. I mean, this is also amazing. Moses OP. Yeah, this is the lesson that we learned from this, guys. Moses is OP. Yeah, great game. A lot of fun. Not completely ignoring military, but yeah, to a big degree. We didn't go for that. When he forced the issue, we had enough military actions. We had this strategy, which was really, really important. Getting the strategy, I mean now with military theory, but before we had the strategy to be able to defend, and I completely ignored his military at that point. Then later I had to prepare a little bit, had to keep that in mind, to be careful about that. But yeah, he couldn't force the issue because we had pretty nice reserve. It's always dangerous to play against Harvard College in a war. 382 is current highest. Nice one, boys. We got the highest culture ever in a TTA Pulse match. Great. That is great news. Thank you very much, Kamako, for checking that. Am I okay winning without war? Yeah, feels weird. Last game I won with impacts, and this game I won with culture production. New record by DJParson, yeah, seems like that. And yeah, also, don't forget about it, not shabby culture from Weidenbaum. And he was also back in the chat, so didn't see that. Welcome back, Weidenbaum. What a crazy game. So much culture. I mean, that is 400 almost plus. So yeah, we're basically at 750. Is 1000 culture in a game possible? It's gonna be hard, but this is crazy already. This is great. And if you consider total for both players, it's the highest by the wide margin. You see, guys, that's what I was on about. If you count both together, because we were peaceful, we should count our culture together. That's yeah, it's a great game. Being able to go for so much culture is very great. Let's see how many points we get for TTA Pulse here. Should be more than what we get, because we got so much culture. But 19, I'll take 19 points. Way too peaceful for Pulse meta. Yeah, but if both people want printing presses, this is what printing presses give us, guys. You always tell me to go for printing presses, and this is what printing presses lead to. The highest culture game ever recorded on TTA Pulse, 394 to 354. Printing presses are the best technology in the game. They make peaceful games, they make peaceful players, and they give us 19 points, putting us up to 1843, which will mean rank 3. If Cryfang doesn't play, that would mean rank 3, and he didn't play yet again. So yeah, Daniel lost today, so he might rank down even more, but I don't think it's gonna be that much. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out next stream, and that is gonna be on let me think, on Thursday. It's gonna be Variety Thursday or Scythe Thursday, if we want to call it that now. But yeah, yeah. First, of course, we're gonna play one game of Through the Ages, and after that, we're gonna play some Scythe again. We need a new tier meta video. I was thinking about that. Maybe I'm gonna do a new tier list. I was actually thinking about that, yes. That has definitely changed a lot, and things always change. So yeah, definitely think that might be something I will do at some point. Maybe next week, if I find the time, or when I find the time. I'm probably gonna do that. This will be all for today, guys. We're gonna do a small raid on someone. Someone who raided us before. He was also playing board games, I believe. I don't know what board games he's playing, but we're gonna find out. See you guys next time, and yeah, hope you have a nice week, and see you either on Thursday or see you on Friday, Saturday, whatever you want. I stream quite often. So have a great day, have a great night, and see you next time, guys.